What's up, Facebook, man? We are live. We are live. Or are we live yet? I don't guess we are live yet. I guess it's just me and you on the replay, right? Well, we're about to go live here in a minute, but I'm glad you were able to actually check me out on the replay. I think it's real cool for you guys to actually have an opportunity to catch me on the runaround. So I figured I'd kind of chat with you guys a little bit before the ups. Looks like we got somebody coming in. Okay, I'll get back to you guys later. What's going on, Ashley? Appreciate you for checking into the room. I was just kind of chatting with the replay viewers. What's going on, Camille? What's happening, Faith? What's happening, Vincent? Appreciate you guys for checking in, man. Y'all kind of caught me talking to my replay viewers for a minute, but now I got you guys live. We're going to get right into it, man. How bad do you want it? What's happening, Mary? Mary in the house. Kelsey in the house. We're going to get it cracking, man. Here it is Monday. You know what that means. My favorite day of the week. My favorite day of the week, man. Yeah, make it happen Monday. So we're going to get into it, man. How bad do you want it? How bad do you want it, and what does it take for you to have it? We're going to see if we can get this number to jump in a minute, but you know me, I hate to procrastinate or wait. I love to just dive, treat my replays the same as my lives, man. So without further ado, I'm about to get right into it, man. How bad do you want it, and what do you have to do to get what it is that you want? Basically, man, you have to first start off with a passion. You need a passion. A passion is going to play the catalyst that manifests your desires. That passion that is going to help, is going to play the catalyst that manifests your desires. You know, we've all heard that create your own world or someone else is going to create it for you. How many of you believe that to be true? Drop a 1 in the comments if you've heard this before, you believe that to be true. Create your own world or someone will create it for you. Take charge or someone will be in charge of your life. How many of you right now are not in charge of your life and someone is dictating what you do, what time you come to work? I'm not going to get into the whole job thing. I want to stay off of that, but someone is dictating what you do. You don't have a say-so over what's going on. It's probably not too many because I know my friends are on a whole nother level and are running towards handling their own destiny and steering themselves into the right direction. So, I mean, that's something that you have to do, is you have to create your own world, man. You have to know your self-worth at that. Knowing your self-worth is important. Staying away from unhealthy environments. If it doesn't complement your preferred energy, then you need to change directions. When I say your preferred energy, if you're looking for something more positive, you're trying to move into a more positive light in life, then you need to make sure that you stay away from all of those environments that do not serve you. Stay away from all environments that do not serve you. Definitely. Surround yourself with people who are uplifting. This is important. The people that are around you are very, very important. I always speak about the starting 5. Those people that are going to help you get to the championship. Make sure that you surround yourself with those people. Let me get some likes. Let me get some loves. Those of you who know me know that I love to have a little pep rally going on in the middle of my live. Like right a minute into my live, I like to have a little pep rally going. So let me get some likes. Let me get some loves flying across the screen. There you go. I appreciate you, Kelsey. If you share this, then drop share it in the comments also, so I can give you a shout out. I appreciate it. I know there's some people out there that definitely need to hear this, man. How bad do you want it, and what will you do to get what it is that you want? It's important that you know what it's going to take. You have to let go of your limiting beliefs. Let go of all of your limiting beliefs, believing that there's something that's always going to stop you, believing that you're too old to start that career, or that you're too young to do something. A lot of people like to think that money is negative. See, money is just energy. And if you know, like I know what energy is, negative or positive energy is both uses the same amount. Whether it's positive or negative, it still uses the same amount on just depending on the frequencies you choose to travel. Those frequencies you choose to align yourself with. So make sure you're letting go of those limiting beliefs, the self-doubt, the fear, stumbling onto lack of confidence. You know, you have to let go of the old habits and replace them with new habits. Let go of those old habits, replace them with new habits. The thing about habits are, what's going on, Summer? What's happening, Eric? The thing about habits are, habits is hard to just get rid of them. You have to replace them. You just can't get rid of habits. You can replace the habit, if that makes any sense to you. The brain is like plastic. You stretch it, it stays. So what we have to do is we have to take out the bad habit and put a new habit in it, a better habit, something that's going to serve us, move us into the direction of progression, into a direction of succeed, as I like to say, if any of you caught that, a direction of succeed. You know, it's crazy. A lot of people don't realize. I just want to throw this in. Do you know that 90% of communication is nonverbal? I say this because that means that your self-esteem, the way you carry yourself, it becomes largely important. 90% of communication is nonverbal. So that means that 90% of that is the way you act, the way you carry yourself, the way you walk into a room, the way you shake a hand, the way you hold your head up in a conversation, the way you look a person in the eyes. You understand what I'm saying? So 90% of your conversation is nonverbal. I just want to throw that in there for you guys that didn't really get that. 10% of that is verbal. So that means that you are relaying the message, and it could be told whether you're lying or not by the way your body language speaks. But anyway, let's get back into it. Change your attitude to get what you want. If you want something that badly, you have to change your attitude, meaning change your perspective, the way you look at things. Negative things come into your life. You have to start to learn how to look around them when you look at them, if that makes any sense to you. Start trying to figure out why they happen in a sense of to bring you a positive charge. I always speak about the battery. Batteries have a positive, have a negative charge, and they need that positive and negative charge to what? In order to work. I really appreciate the likes and loves, man. Y'all making me feel real good, man. Like I said, it makes me feel like a little mini pep rally. We just get to going and just, kind of pop it off. But yeah, so change your perspective. See it differently for a change. For me, I don't even believe in the word success. You heard me mention earlier, succeed. I'm in a world of succeed. I don't believe in success. Success is the journey. You understand what I'm saying? Growth is infinite. So success is the journey. You are successful by being able to take that journey. So I always speak about succeed because success to me seems to it seems to speak towards I'm done, and I'm never done. I'm always moving on for more. As human beings, we are always compelled to move towards more, even in death. I mean, we look forward to dying in hopes of more after death, right? So we live for more. That's basically that. Learn to read yourself. Learning to read yourself will help a lot. Learning to read. A lot of people use anxiety as a off-put way for them to stay away from progression. But you got to look at anxiety. Thank you, Ashley Howard, for sharing that. I appreciate you so much. You got to look at anxiety in a different way. Perspective. Remember, I take a different perspective. Anxiety, you should look at it as a cursor, something to let you know that something great around the corner is about to happen. Some major change is about to happen in your life. You have to move into vulnerability and uncomfortability for you to be able to make some type of change. Everyone has a different definition of success. Yes, indeed they do. Yes, indeed they do. Me, I study a lot of business, because business is so similar to life, man. I mean, you look at it. Living life is all about giving and receiving. It's all about services and goods, correct? Me giving you something and you give me something in return. I appreciate the likes and loves. You guys are awesome. You give something and get something in return. That's what life is about. The law of reciprocity is huge. So I study a lot of business. It helps me be able to understand my life a lot. Also, in turn, helps me to be able to move forward in business. In order for you to become powerful beyond your measure, man, you must also endure that journey that we're speaking about. You have to endure it, meaning when we're talking about the success is the journey. It's the molding process. It's the molding process for where you're going, which is your purpose, the passion that you've discovered. So that's where it goes to, man. That's where it goes to, all in all. We're coming to a close here, man. It's Monday. I hate it when Mondays come to a close, but they have to. You can't be perfect, right? So you have to let go of perfection in order to step into perfection, if that makes any sense. In order to be perfect, you have to learn to let go of perfection, because everything's practice, right? So learn to enjoy your failures. Remember to change your perspective. Start looking at things differently. Life will change, man. So stay happy, stay healthy, stay humble. For those of you that just checked in, go back and check the replay. I actually left a little message for you in the beginning of the replay, so you won't feel lonely. Y'all have a happy, healthy, and humble evening. Stay blessed. Peace.